Spill the Tea is sponsored by the Spice and Tea Exchange of Rehoboth.
If this week just has not been dramatic enough for you, or maybe you're really like, everything's good in your life, and you want to live through other people and their drama, that's what we're here for. So it's time to spill our tea.
That's right. All thanks to our friends at the Spice and Tea Exchange on Rehoboth Avenue in Rehoboth Beach. The literal tea we are spilling and drinking today is a sugar plum white tea.
Yum.
A medley of sweet, juicy berries, rich vanilla, and a hint of spice. Sophisticated yet fun. This white tea blend is gently caffeinated and beautifully balanced.
Gently caffeinated. I like that.
So it's not going to keep you up all night.
I like that.
This would be a good, like, when you get home after work, dreary day, something to kind of pick you up. You'll have a little bit of that caffeine lift, but it's not going to keep you up all night.
It is for something right now. Sounds like the perfect time.
Exactly.
So brew this tea.
Get yourself some tea. Cozy up.
All right, let's share some drama. We have some mother-daughter drama today. And maybe our moms watching can relate, because it is mother-daughter drama with a 16-year-old, so you know. Think back to when you were 16. Were you the best?
Dramatic then.
Yeah, exactly. So basically, this mom has been put in a situation most of our moms have been put in before. You get the call, Mom, I left my project at home. Mom, I left my cleats at home. Mom, my lunch is at home. And you're like, oh, so you, especially if your mom works, she has to leave work, tell her boss, gotta go, has to go drop off the stuff that her kid needs.
True, or she tells you, I guess you're getting doctor grade.
Exactly. So we've all been there. Now, unfortunately, this mom, she thinks her kid just kind of doesn't care. She's gotten kind of dependent. Now, here's why she says that. Her kid has gotten into the habit of forgetting her lunches on days when there's food trucks at their school. And so then she's like, Mom, you have to bring me money or send me money. And she's like, how convenient you forget your lunch on these days. She also, one time her mom was like, hey, don't forget your sneakers. This is the buildup. Don't forget your sneakers. You have a science lab today. You have to have closed-toed shoes. She even put the sneakers on the backpack. The daughter wanted to wear sandals. The mom was like, I don't care what you wear. Don't forget the shoes.
The sneakers, yeah.
She forgot the sneakers. So her mom said, too bad, so sad. I told you I left the sneakers on top. You chose to wear sandals to school, so I'm not coming to give you your closed-toed shoes. The daughter then couldn't participate in the science lab at school. She failed it. She came home with that 16-year-old and lit into her mom, and her mom wants to know, was that mean of me? Should I have gone one more time and dropped something off for her? Or is this a learning experience?
Yeah, I mean, I think if she's conveniently forgetting her money every time there's a food truck, or forgetting her food when there's a food truck, maybe it's time to have a conversation about chores and income, you know? Maybe you say, hey, if you want to earn some money so that you can eat food truck days, like, I'm not gonna give you the money, but hey, you can do some things around the house and I will pay you for it. And then she can spend that money a little bit wiser, more wisely.
All the same.
However.
Right.
Maybe that's where the conversation, it sounds to me like there might be a bit of a communication issue, that like either something is not sinking in for the daughter if she's constantly forgetting stuff, but if it seems like it's kind of intentional, like I can't think of why you would just not bring the closed-toed shoes if they're right on top of your bag. Like
Right. And apparently like the food and the shoes, that's just kind of two examples. There's a lot of times she's forgetting. So it's like, is she having some problems remembering things?
Right.
We don't know.
In which case there could be, because I mean, I remember back in my day, like nobody believed that ADD and ADHD was as real as it truly is. And so there were a lot of kids that were forgetful or spacey or, you know, whatever their symptoms were that are real symptoms of something that's a very real challenge, especially in school. And nobody was treating them because they were like, just get your head out of the clouds, you know?
Right.
So there could also be something bigger going on here that maybe mom's not seeing.
Yeah, so she should look into that. I do remember too being, this was more middle school, but maybe into high school, thinking like it wasn't a big deal for my parents to leave work and drop something off, because in my head, they're adults and you work with other adults and you can leave. And I didn't understand the whole like missing work and your boss might be upset with you. I didn't understand that at the time, so maybe she just doesn't get it.
And that's where like that's a communication process that I think a lot of times there's stuff that parents don't want their kids to have to think about or worry about, but if you kind of break it down for them, then they'll understand, because they don't know, they just got here. And I think as teenagers, they try to act grown, they want to be grown, there's so much that they think they know about the world that even if you tell them, it falls on deaf ears a lot.
Guilty. Yeah.
Same.
100%.
Oh, I'm just as hard-headed as I was as a teen.
Bad. Yeah, I think I am going to go, if we have to pick sides, again, we normally do this, if we have to pick, I'm going to say Mom, I'm on your side.
I'm on her side. I don't think she did the wrong thing.
Right, no, don't have mom guilt. I think no matter what happened, you had to set a line.
Yep. And I think she did everything right. I think there just could be a little bit more follow through on perhaps a more open line of communication. Again, if it seems like she's forgetting things, perhaps instilling some chores, and you start to build that reward system, and then a little independence, a little
like that.
responsibility.
Perfect.
So
Yeah. Well, you guys can talk over tea.
Yeah.
You want to try it out?
Let's try it.
All right. Ooh, that's tart.
Yummy. It is tart, but I like
in
it.
a good way. I wasn't expecting it.
Well, that's the fun thing about all the teas at Spice and Tea Exchange. There's such an array of flavors. So no matter if you like, the sort of sweet teas, there's a lot of fruity ones for you. If you like the more herbal teas, there's plenty of those to choose from.
Yeah.
This is like cranberries.
Yeah, I definitely tasted some of the, maybe blackberry. I definitely taste that though. Yum. Okay, again, sugar plum white tea.
Yep.
Go get it.
Yep, do that. Spice and Tea Exchange on Rehoboth Avenue in Rehoboth Beach. But we got some more Coast Life coming your way that you're not going to want to miss.